Hey everyone, it's Colin, how's it going? So maybe you've been bit by the record collecting bug. You have a basic turntable, but think you're due for an upgrade. This time, we'll take a look at an option that might be a worthy contender on your vinyl journey. This is the RT84 turntable from Fluance, who sent it my way for this review. It's part of the company's reference series, and while there's a bit of initial assembly involved, thankfully the process is pretty easy. The platter is solid acrylic and just drops into place, with no record mat needed. It's belt driven by a servo motor, which offers more accurate speed control to reduce wow and flutter. The S-shaped tone arm is made from aluminum and is nicely adjustable, though you do have to balance it yourself out of the box. Fluance includes an Ortofon 2M Red cartridge, which is generally well regarded amongst turntable enthusiasts and usually sells for $100 US on its own. And while it's simple to install, one nitpick I have is with the labeling on the counterweight. The 2M Red is rated for a tracking force of 1.8 grams. But it's a bit of a guess to dial that in because the weight is marked in increments of 1/8 of a gram. I ended up buying an inexpensive scale in order to set the weight exactly, but I didn't really need to. Just a slight turn past 1.75 grams would probably have been close enough. Interestingly, the anti-skate dial is labeled in 1/5 of a gram, making it easy to set to 1.8. Why it's different than the counterweight? No idea. The cartridge came already mounted to the head shell, and Fluance did a good job pre-aligning it at the factory. It was spot on according to my turntable protractor. The last step in assembly is optional, and it's installing the included dust cover. The hinges just clip on and it fits nicely. The plinth on all of the reference series turntables is made of MDF and comes in 2 finishes, glossy black or walnut veneer. It's surprisingly heavy and solid, and with 3 adjustable rubber feet, it does a good job at rejecting vibrations. Around back is the power input jack and a switch to toggle the automatic stop feature, along with the grounding lug and stereo RCA output jacks. It's important to note that those jacks only offer a low-level signal. The RT84 requires a phono preamp, either standalone or built into a receiver. If you're upgrading from a lower-end turntable that has a preamp built in, it's something you're gonna need to take into account. I did my testing with a standalone unit, a Music Hall Mini, and while it's nice to have the flexibility to pick which preamp you want, I still wish Fluance had built one into the turntable that could be bypassed with a switch, like some other manufacturers do. I was happy to see that the RT84 offers an auto stop feature, given that it's otherwise a manual turntable. But at first I thought that it didn't work properly. The stylus makes its way to the runout groove, and the platter keeps spinning. It's just a matter of patience though. After about 30 seconds, the record does indeed come to a stop. It's one of the longest delays I've seen on a turntable, but it's really no big deal. As for sound quality, commenting on it's kinda difficult because it'll vary based on the other equipment you use and the vinyl you listen to. But in general, I find playback to be quite crisp and detailed. The 2M Red was a good choice on Fluance's part since it's a solid all-around cartridge, and I think it works well with a variety of genres on both new and old records. Of course, it's easily replaceable if you want to try something different later on. Another positive is how well records tracked on the RT84. Provided that you have the tone arm balanced and aligned properly, this turntable is not fussy about vinyl. Everything I threw at it played reliably. I think a lot of that's owed to the servo motor and how little vibration this player produces. The ultimate question, as usual, is about price. The RT84 goes for $450 US, and that definitely puts it in vinyl enthusiast territory. But it's also in line with similar turntables from other manufacturers. There's also the other models in Fluance's reference series at both higher and lower price points, which are all similar but trade off some features. The RT83, for example, goes for $100 less and steps down to an aluminum platter, but keeps the servo motor and 2M red cartridge. And the RT85 is $50 more, but upgrades the cartridge to a 2M blue. Overall, I'm impressed by the RT84, despite its flaws and missed opportunities. It works great out of the box and also serves as a solid platform for upgrades later on should you choose. So if you're looking to improve your vinyl setup, Fluance's Reference Series is worth considering to take your records to the next level. I owe a big thank you to Fluance for sending out an RT84 to review. Of course, I'll include a link down in the description. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at thisdoesnotcomp. And as always, thanks for watching.